big week for us financially. I feel like so much happened and I have a lot of notes. I did a lot of transfers this morning right before this video, and I feel like there is so much to share. We're gonna get right into the numbers. I am trying to work on 3 different financial goals today. I have been working on just 2 for the year, but I am bringing back the other one because time is slipping by. So basically we are working on 3 goals, which are to save up and pay cash for a Disney trip so that when we return, there's no like credit card hangover or anything like that. I estimated numbers on that, but I'm trying to save around $3,000 in cash for a couple different parts of the trip. And then I am also trying to max out my Roth IRA, which is my main retirement account and very important to our long-term financial goals. And I'm also trying to save up $20,000 to put toward our other money for a down payment on our next home. So we do want to move and eventually buy another home and turn this into a rental. So we do need money for that, which is why we are saving. So let's see what I did and what progress I made on these goals. All right, we're going to start with Disney. So basically I've not been updating on Disney because I've been buying things piecemeal, just like paying for them as I go. So it doesn't really make sense to put money in my savings and then just immediately pull it out. I guess I could, so maybe I will start doing that. I don't really know. It just doesn't seem like it'd be that entertaining to have a balance that goes up and then down, up and then down. So I did purchase our stroller rental. We are going to rent a stroller down there. And then I did also purchase some of the park tickets. And we have already bought our plane tickets. We decided to fly because it is a direct flight versus a like 12-hour drive. So much better to be on a plane for 2 hours than drive for 12 there and back. Whew, that's a lot. So we have bought a good amount of the stuff and we've already spent a lot of money. So I am happy with the progress we've made, but we are going to start putting money back in this savings account so that we have cash when we go to pay for food and to pay for our like actual resort. So Disney, last time I updated was back in February. It's been over a month, which is why I've purchased a lot of things as I went this past month. I've just been putting those things on the credit card and then paying it off immediately, so I get points for that. But I'm also making sure that they are paid off before any interest is due because credit card interest is probably the worst game in the world. So we're starting with $1,051 in our account from back in February. And then I did get paid March interest on this account, which I haven't updated you guys on, and it was $2.50. Woohoo, $2.50. So that money added to that. And then I made 2 transfers this week. One was $25. And I just did $25 to this instead of buying a Disney gift card, which I still might do once we get closer to leaving. I'm kind of stopping on the gift card thing just so that I see what we get for birthdays, because we all 4 of us have our birthdays coming up before we go to Disney. So I'm just seeing what we get as like gifts from family, if we get any. Just gonna wait and see what we get for that. And so that's why I'm pausing on that. So I'm putting $25 in. Then I also made another transfer of $45. So that left me with a new balance of $1,122.50. So pretty happy with Disney, feeling good about that. And now we are moving on to our other 2 goals, which are more like financial goals. But if you've ever watched my channel, you know that I like to do things at the same time. I usually like to have something fun going on and also working on a financial goal that's maybe not as fun. I traveled when I paid off debt and I did all sorts of things that like some people say you shouldn't do, but I find that having fun stuff motivates me to also do the other stuff. That's just me and it doesn't work for everybody. So you got to find what works for you. So Roth IRA is my other goal. I have a ton of videos about Roth IRAs on my channel. It's like a retirement account. I love it. It's my favorite. It's great. So I'll link some of those down below. For the year of 2023, I'm trying to put in $6,500, and for the year of 2023 so far, we have put in $1,000. So $1,000 so far, and I'm only putting in $75 today. I'm going based off the chart that I made, and I am picking a lower amount because I wanted money to go to the other goals today. So we're picking one of the lower numbers, and that is $75. So we are ending this week our contributions for the year at $1,075. Good job. We're saving for retirement. Eventually it will come. I feel super young, but I know that in reality, time goes really fast and I will be there before I know it. And I'll be like really happy that I saved money and have a retirement nest egg instead of being stressed out and relying on very insecure systems that exist in our country. So I am excited to put money in my retirement account. Yay! And now the big goal of the year. This is like Disney's going to cost a lot and be really expensive. And the Roth IRA obviously is a huge chunk of money, but this house fund is a stretch goal for us by far. I think we could easily do $10,000, but I put it at 20 just to make us try to like stretch and put more in and kind of focus on that. Our goal is to move sooner rather than later. That's all up in the air, of course, but we are trying to save this money. So we are starting this week with our balance from last week, which was $1,435.09. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 transfers today, so let's get to it. I had $10 in referrals go through today, so I had $10 that I put immediately into this account for referring people to apps that I use. And then I had 10% of my income from the business go in, so I had $210.14. So I'm trying to funnel in money from my YouTube videos basically, so I'm trying to pump out more videos, which did not happen last week, but we're working on it. So $210.14 was my 10% contribution today. And then I also had $150 planned from our budget, so we put $150 in from that. Then I had a surprise big number because I got a refund from my doctor over a year ago, and I got a refund from it because they had messed up who they billed for my insurance, and because they messed up, they billed the right insurance, and because they did that, they fixed it. I got my $250 I paid to them already back. So it was kind of strange getting $250. I knew the insurance thing was being worked out, but I didn't know I was going to get that money back. I assumed I still had to pay it, so it never crossed my mind I would be getting a check, but I did, and I got $250 back, so I'm really excited about that. And that $250 is going straight to the house fund because it was not planned for. I didn't have it in our budget. I didn't know it was coming, so it was kind of like literally a random check in the mail, which you don't ever think about, but they do happen. So that random check in the mail, that $250 is going to the house fund. So because I got that random check and I had all the other transfers that I made today, we are ending at a new balance, a new grand total of $2,055.23. Yes, we are over $2,000. That feels so good. That means we are over 10% funded toward this goal for the year. Obviously more of the years passed than 10%, but hitting that first big milestone, 10%, feels really good. And I think that now that we have kind of changed up what I'm contributing personally to this account and our plans for the future, I think this is going to go so much faster, and we're definitely going to get close. If we don't hit it, we're going to get really close to the goal. I feel so good about that 10%. It feels like things are starting to like snowball now, and I know that these accounts are going to start earning more interest and earning more money on their own, and I'm going to be putting more money in them. So it just feels really good. Like that snowball effect, it works for debt and it also works for saving. So I'm getting really excited that the snowball is happening. So comment club, if you watched this far, type snowball down below. I know it's spring, I know it's sunny, I'm feeling amazing and love that. But the snowball effect is so real, and I'm really excited that I feel like it's starting to pick up now that we're getting bigger numbers and more contributions every single week. So I will see you next week when I'm back here on Tuesday to work on these goals again. Let me know in the comments what you're working on and what progress you made. I really enjoy following your journey just as much as you might follow mine. So let me know what you're doing, and I will see you guys next week. Bye guys.